So we are making an application to reduce the food wastage, and in our application we have three routes. One is the provider, second is the volunteer, and the third is the consumer. So I'm currently logging into provider route. So now I will get the OTP. For now we have used the testing OTP. After the successful registration, I will get all the list of registered NGOs, and these NGOs are verified with the blue tick. As you can see in this list, I can see the distance of the NGO from my current location, all the people registered in the NGO, name of the NGO, and if I click on it, I can see the details of the NGO. I can also call the NGO from here. So if as a provider, if I have the food left, I will create one food post using this plus button. Here I will choose the meal type, food quantity, and the approximate food life. So let's say I have a food of 55 peoples and 5 hours of food life, and let's say I have chole bhature as left. So as soon as I click on this button, the post will be created. And now, so as you can see, the food post is created. Now as the second route of the application will shift to the volunteers route. In this volunteers route, if I refresh the app, you can see that the third post which was created by this user is now there, this 5 into 55, as you can see. So what a volunteer can do is volunteer can select the particular number of posts until his satisfaction. Let's say I select this post, and now what will I do is, what the volunteers will do, they will go to this food providers and they will collect the food. So I will click on the confirm button, and as soon as I click on the confirm button, and notification on the provider side will be shown that you have found the match, and the volunteers will come and take your food. Now what volunteers can do is, volunteer will have to come to this providers and take the food. Now this process can be cumbersome and the time taking, so our app will automatically generate the shortest path using the distracts algorithm to all the NGOs, to all the food providers, hostels, NGOs selected, and he can now take that path accordingly, and efficiently he can save his time. So as you can see in this map, if I click on this, I can see that this is me, this is the selected hostels, all other hostels which I selected, and I have to collect the food from here. You can see we have also implemented the different view, the satellite view of the map. Now we are introducing the third route of this application. The volunteer will take care of the all the NGOs which have a higher food requirement, like 200 and 300 people, but there are some NGOs who have only 15 to 20 children, let's say. Now how will they get the food? So we have introduced our third route. Here if you can see, this is the app from the third route, which is the NGO side. In the provider side, this is the post I created earlier. If I click on this, you can see that there is no active request from the NGO side right now. But if I go here and see this post, and if I see that yeah, I need a food for 55 people, if I click on the request is sent. And now if I go and click here, as you can see, the request was made by Bhagya NGO and the request status is waiting. So if I'm ready to give the food to this particular NGO, I will click on the accept button, and the status has been updated. And now you can see, if I click here, this is all my requests that I have created. This request I just made. So after accepting the request from the NGO side, we have implemented a friendly leaderboard where if you donate the food, you will get some punya points. These punya points will help you to see the regional data, that how your donation have helped in filling up the tummy of the hungry people. So right now this leaderboard is showing the data of the regional data. Right now in our database we have only one data, so we are just showing that. And after the post has been after the request has been accepted, after some time the leaderboard gets updated.